Welcome back to Satisfactory. Alright, so we've got our to-do list here. Technically, we don't need this anymore. Let's check our ACU production. And I should probably keep this on inventory and then upload these little parts. And I can probably also upload this food. I want to check the ACU because I think I'm either close or stalled. Alright, so we're short on computers, it looks like. Five of these equals roughly 2 of those. We have 77, so we need 23 more. Well, primarily it looks like we need plastic for the computers, because that's always the one that runs out first. I should probably land before I jump in this hypertube. It's always cool to fly over, immediately jump in the hypertube and be on your way, but that's how you get splattered. Looking around, seeing if I see any slumber sloops. I see plenty of the power slugs. No purple power slugs though. Sadly, I don't have the copper sheets to upgrade that pipe. Oh boy. Ooh, we are out of plastic. That means we have too much of something else. Well, not really. Okay, maybe we just have too much fuel. Or this thing is just slow. That's also a possibility. Oh. So that one's 25 oil per minute. This one is cranking 10. Alright, still not enough to automatically back it up. And I would guess that these also have plenty of oil in them. Alright, we're good. We'll just overclock that one. I'm just going to throw all this fuel away. Get some points for it. And now I'm thinking we could just make some computers. .5 computers per minute times 3. So that's enough to run it. Ooh, we've got 50 computers on us. That's really enough to run it now. More times 1.75, 28 more. That should be enough. I mean, we're getting real close now. No, technically I could have grabbed those motors. But we don't have make modular engines on our list, so we're not going to do that. $24 more. I think that's actually a tad short. Oh wait, we got 41. We're fine. We have checked the ACU and it is done. Let's check our crystal oscillators because we know that we've set up recipes that require crystal oscillators in ridiculous amounts. Looks like we're looking for exclusively a chunk of cable. Shortly after that, though, we're going to need quartz crystal. Let me grab a bit of both of those. We actually might be running out of all of these. Let's grab it from the place that we put in place with very few actual machines as a passive way to make the thing that we need. Oh, so as soon as I say that, we see that this is totally full. I was looking at this when we logged in, and I think, well, we need a roof for that, but we need, we might want to pop in there and make more screws. It is possible that we need more screws. Take a mini boost to get over here and check our cable supply. We're running out of cable as well. Well, we're not running out of so much as we're not making it fast enough in what effectively is a single machine to make it. Gonna have to overclock all of this just to get to the 150. I don't understand why this is pausing to merge. I guess you're trying to tell me that there's wire in here. Effectively, that just means that this wire is going to go over here because it can't use more than 150. But okay, it's fine. I don't need to get into the absolute depth of that. Come on. When in doubt, make crystal oscillators, right? All right, we're supposed to look at the screws last, but I'm very curious. I keep re-uploading these shards. Here, you pull them out again. I'm very curious because if I look, and one of the nice parts about this build scheme is you can see what's going on inside from the outside. We know this is the place that's supplying the ore for screws. One of them is not even moving, so that means no screws are being made. It's fully backed up. More screws could be getting made. And over here, there's room for more screws to be sent out. And then we've got this one that isn't really outputting screws. I'm guessing that one is fully connected to our screw shopping mall here. Yeah, see, now that one's moving. So, two things. This one needs to be connected to the rotors side. And we should probably look to add maybe just overclock one line. It's going to be hard to do because it's such a spaghetti in there. So this one's already the one I don't want. Of course, now I'm thinking I should probably build this thing out and then come back to see if I actually want to do this. Well, we've got iron ingots that aren't being used. We're using 12 per minute. But we're probably making 30, right? Yeah. That's an extra 150. I think that's enough. As I determined once I got in there, it's probably smarter to I really wish there was a clean way to make all 5 of these output equally. I'm sure there is, it's just it would be a bit of a nightmare. There's a purple power slug over there. I'm not getting distracted. Let's get with the rotors. We want the reinforced plate 5x5, which we can't afford to build. Ugh. Even one of these is more expensive? Man. Surely some of this stuff is in storage. But not enough. We can definitely grab the reinforced plate. Maybe not one at a time. And we can definitely grab the plate. I'm guessing we've got sheets over here. I could be guessing wrong. Do have a little bit of plastic in here though. And we do need this rubber for the engines. That's a lot of food. I mean, 100 rotors. Should I do something with that? Probably, but I'm not gonna. So we also need 1,000. Yeah, this is an expensive build. Now we just need a few copper sheets and we can at least get a reinforced plate on the blueprint designer. Uh-oh. Trying to use the wrong blueprint designer. Oh, that's good news. That means there's probably more stuff around here than I'm envisioning. Yeah, lots more. I'm gonna immediately, well, we can check to see what's inside of it first. Ooh, actually getting inside of this thing isn't going to be easy. Let's just do it theoretically. So theoretically, we've got 3 machines per click at 15 per. Right? Reinforced plate. This is the recipe we're using. Now, we know it's not going to be exactly that amount because we're not making, believe it or not, enough screws. So, and it's 1-to-1 here. So that's effectively 45 plate per. And then we look at our rotor. We would need like 12 machines in here to match that speed. So I don't think we're gonna totally match that speed. But what I do think makes sense is trying to squeeze in a few more. Let's just make sure we're not stepping on our desired one. We knew we wanted to change the color of this one to red. Because rotors are red, obviously. Thank goodness you can copy paste, right? Let's look at the ratios to make the rotors. One belt of iron rod for 5 belts of screws. It's kind of the same thing that we've got going, except we just want more rotors. I don't know if I want to make it like twice as big. I mean, that's the other way to solve this. It's just to basically change the color, change the recipe, and then make this tower bigger than the other tower. It would have to be almost 3 times as big, though. And man, that would be a lot of screws. Getting all of these vertical plates done is going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm going to finish this side and then maybe I'll come back to it at the end, or we'll do it in between videos. This side had a lot of overlaps. I'm having trouble finding all of the actual ones that need to be pasted over. That one was easy. Oh, come on. Where is this one? Am I pasting red or blue? I feel like I should have nailed this by now. Oh, there's one in there just totally covering up that center panel there. We'll just... Ew, there we go. Yeah, we'll just paste it back in with red. Okay. Let's see how painful it would be to try to adjust this. We might just make one tower taller than the other one. It's gonna be painful. And I don't know how many more it would result in, to be honest. I mean, if we're making this as a starter factory, passive, blah, blah, blah. 12, that would basically say that we're going to cap ourselves at, what, 48 smart plate per minute? Which technically is kind of a lot. I mean, that's kind of a lot. Consider you need smart plating now, and then you don't need it again for the way we're going, like 500 hours. The aesthetics of this being a red tower exactly the same height as the other tower is a surprisingly strong draw for me. I guess I don't have to think about it or solve it right now. I mean, if we're going ultimate spaghetti, can I just absolutely cram one in here? Oh, we're overlapping the whole blueprint at this point. Man, I really could use a place to stand in here. You know what? I just don't wanna. I think I'm gonna just go with the aesthetic choice. This is a lot more efficient than the other one. It's unfortunate I went with the solid colors. I mean, I'm happy with it, but I could have given myself a few more places for artistic license if I had done like a stripe or something. Let's do this bottom chunk again, since it's basically done. I like the fact that when you copy and paste a billboard now, it keeps the settings of the thing you copied. That's huge. Doesn't help us in this case because we're just changing everything over, but it is worth noting. You almost never want to have the default settings. So if you copy and paste one and you still want to change it, you're no worse off than you were before. But if you did want what you previously had, then you have exactly what you wanted. So it's really a nice improvement. In my mind, I'm thinking about the export logistics of a crust and how I can use the spaceport more efficiently. I need to go back to the crust. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. I think I know I need to get more machines in there though. $100 per minute. Actually, more machines wouldn't help us. 100 per minute. I mean, if I put another 2 machines per line, that's 200 per minute. Our belts can only run 480. Okay, that's ready to go. Now, I need to... Let's check our ACUs. We might have enough to consider those done. We can complete the phase 3 stuff. Ooh. Oh, this is an old... Oh man, this should probably get deleted altogether. We've got all kinds of steel manufacturing happening where we don't need a test bench for it anymore. The problem is we don't have enough coal. Probably the hardest working coal mine in the whole factory right now. It could go faster if I could upgrade our belts. I forgot I had actual summer sloops working over here. Two of them working. Way more than I thought I was going to see. Okay, well, we got a little extra coal on us I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, we're totally full on encased beams. I'm letting myself get super distracted here because we were going to check in on ACUs. There we go. 63. Not exactly the amount we need, but more than we need. Let's get this rubber out of our inventory. Smart plating. We were making smart plating somewhere over there. Maybe we'll set up the modular engines, move the summer sloops around, and call it the next episode. We'll build out the rotors. Then we'll have more smart plating to make our required engines with. exactly 100 ACUs. And honestly, I'm gonna dump the rest for points. And you know what? Let's also dump some of these for points as well. Somewhere over here we're making smart plating. Or were we not? Were we making smart plating or were we making... yes, we were definitely making... Smart plate is... rotors and... Well, we've got plenty of reinforced plate. We have some rotors. Let's see if we can grab some screws from the semi-secret supply over here. Just to crank in a few more rotors. Though technically we're about to make rotors, and we're about to make smart plate. How bad do I want to start this engine situation? Oh, you know what? We also need motors. Oh, that totally broke our momentum. We got 28 motors lying around. Not nearly enough. Of course. It's all coming down to rotors. And it's 2 rotors per motor. I think it's safe to say we should just go ahead and focus on getting these rotors built. Of course, we're not going to have enough to do everything. So I think what we'll say is that we'll just use the rotors that we make from the factory to make smart plating, and then we'll source the rotors for the motors somewhere else. But let's grab these now, so we don't need these as much over here. Put them over here. Same question every time. How bad do you want it? rotors and reinforced plates to make smart plating. 2 per minute. He wants 5 per minute. Let's grab our shards, I think. And we can get it up to 5 per minute. Oh, look at that. We perfectly left this slot open. So with all of that said, we need rotors and motors. We'll just let whatever we make from this little chunk be the chunk that we make. Maybe. I think since we're gonna make a factory that's gonna make the smart plating next, it might be okay to just let it go. But I think I need to start making motors as well. So yeah, whatever we make out of that little test bench is mostly probably going to be what we make. The key here is to have some motors ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna need a significant chunk of this. Well, there's plenty of pipes. We'll move those over to the stator production. And then we'll let that go for stator production. We'll move these motors over and then we'll call it. Next episode, we'll build out the rotor factory. Episode after that, we'll make the smart plating factory. It's mostly a passive endeavor. We know it's not going to be enough for sustained production. Gonna have what, 67 more smart plate. It's almost 67 more modular engines. So, fair enough. The key is we got what we wanted to get done, which was this right here. In the shadow of our monolith and our reinforced plate monolith. I gotta hide my hands before I take the screenshot. Thumbnail is the second most important thing of all. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.